Maritime Museum in Townsville, which is far north Queensland. Behind me in this glass case is a replica of the SS Yongala. Now, this beautiful ship built in 1903 in London, she was over 350 feet long, and she carried both first and second class passengers and tons of cargo. She serviced the east coast of Australia from Melbourne all the way up to Cairns. Now, very sadly, this beautiful boat, back in 1911, she sailed straight into the heart of a terrible cyclone, and everybody was lost. There were no survivors, and she became one of Australia's worst maritime disasters. Now, the reason we are here is because the wreck of the Yongala arguably has more marine life than any shipwreck anywhere in the world, and especially giant fish, huge fish. Today we're going to go and dive the wreck of the SS Yongala. We're about an hour from Townsville. We've got another 2.5 hours to go to get to the Yongala shipwreck. It's a long way out to sea, and it's rough. We're punching into about a 2.5, maybe 3 metre swell. And I'm starting to feel sick.
The Yongala shipwreck represents an oasis in a desert of sand. The steel structure has, over time, become an artificial reef and the home to a huge diversity of marine life.
I have dived many shipwrecks in my life, but none like this. Every square inch of the Yongala's hull is covered in living growth. Soft corals, anemones and sponges all compete for space on this steel wreck. Huge branches of black coral are everywhere. This tragic shipwreck is now a living garden, more densely populated by marine life than any other place on Earth. I'm not the only air-breathing creature here. A hawksbill turtle is busy feeding on invertebrates. Hawksbill turtles have been hunted to almost extinction for their beautiful shells. But this little guy has nothing to fear from me. His problems are the resident sharks. Every time he leaves the safety of the wreck to surface for air, he's vulnerable to attack.
David has encountered a snake far more toxic than any cobra. Olive sea snakes gain some of their oxygen needs through their scaly skin, but like the turtles, they also need to breathe surface air.
I'm reasonably good at holding my breath underwater. My best is around 4 minutes. But sea snakes can hold their breath for hours. Specially designed valves in their nostrils shut out the water when they dive. And their perfectly designed paddle-shaped tails allow these marine reptiles to swim with little effort.
Olive sea snakes can produce 15 milligrams of highly toxic venom, and only 2 milligrams can easily kill a human. But this snake is busy. He's hunting for small fish and eels, totally ignoring David's presence. Many of these magnificent reptiles are preyed upon by seabirds when they surface for air. Fatal bites on fishermen often occur when the frightened animals are caught in nets, but attacks on divers are rare. In Australia, anti-venom has been developed, but with David's gentle handling, there'll be no need for snakebite treatment.
It seems every cargo hold, every cavity in this old ship is the home to a monstrous fish. Numerous species of huge groper are everywhere. Their spotted and mottled skin perfectly matches and camouflages them to the wreck. These powerful fish tend to ambush their prey, gulping any creature they can fit into their gaping mouths. They're not happy with my rude intrusion into their domain. Their erect dorsal spines and aggressive twisting and turning shows me clearly they are territorial. Only months ago, one huge groper here attacked a diver, biting his head. He was lucky to escape with his life.
Other huge fish are intrigued by David's presence. Maori wrasse. Their wide bodies are covered in hand-sized scales. They come in and out of the dim light like ghosts. Their massive size protects them from all the other predators living here. The Yongala is also a home to giant trevally. The interior of the wreck shelters hundreds of these intimidating fish. Attracted by the vibration of the divers' bubbles, giant trevally pour out from within the wreck. Like soldiers, they circle around David. Normally, giant trevally don't harass divers, but a large school of these 150-pound giants will tear their prey to pieces in seconds. Giant trevally behave like piranha when feeding, equipped with keen eyesight and powerful jaws and teeth. They can even bully reef sharks away when feeding.
I can only imagine the constant life and death struggles that take place here on the wreck of the Yongala. This is truly the lair of the giants.